I feel, at least I feel, that this big, huge Muslim body is getting brain, is getting mind, is getting head in the person of Mr. Fethullah Gulen. My name is Senad Agic. I was born in Bosnia. I was raised in Bosnia and took my education in Sarajevo. I graduated from Gazi-Husrev Beg Medresa. I worked for some time in the Islamic community of Bosnia and Herzegovina till 1989, when I was appointed by the supreme leader of the Islamic community in Bosnia to be the imam of the Islamic Cultural Center of Greater Chicago here in Northbrook. And in 1994, during the war, the Grand Mufti of Bosnia at that time, Dr. Mustafa Ceric, appointed me to be the head imam for Bosnian Americans, and I performed that duty for about 15 or more years. I had a privilege to learn about Fethullah Gulen and to learn about the movement, being able to visit Hoxha Effendi in Pennsylvania on 2 occasions. And that was the experience which helped me to understand how sincere that person is, and how knowledgeable he is, and how humble he is. That also helped me to understand that he is someone who, in my opinion, is extraordinary human being with very strong charisma, as good teacher, good leader, strong leader, respected by everyone who comes in contact with him. Mr. Fethullah Gulen's orientation is in line with the noble Quran and Hadith. With the noble Quran primarily because he is so much dedicated to the spread of knowledge. He is so much committed to provide everyone with education. So this gives me a view of him that he started from the first revelation. He understood that the most important prerequisite of any successful Muslim is education, which is Iqra, bismi Rabbikallazi, khalaq. Read in the name of God who creates. Hoxha Effendi understood that that human being is not created for himself. The purpose of creation of human being is to serve other human beings. That view is in line with another famous hadith, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. None of you will be a real believer unless he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself. He reminds me of one American humanist, Martin Luther King, who said, unless we are for the other, we are against ourselves. Hoja Effendi's life is exemplary, and it's almost impossible to imitate him fully, because he raised the bar so high that an ordinary human being cannot reach it so easily. He is real altruist. He is the one who dedicated all of his time, all of his energy, all of his human resources to the welfare of others. His legacy, as far as we can see now, is not going to be the legacy of most of the people, which is mostly in some material form. He is not going to leave behind him houses, cars, lands. His legacy is a prophetic legacy. Prophets did not leave behind material wealth, but they left knowledge. So in that sense, Mr. Fethullah Gulen resembles prophets, but especially Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The most important contribution of Mr. Fethullah Gulen and his movement to the world is has global meaning, global connotation. I would say that he does not confine his mission to one group. He does not confine and limit his activities to Muslims only, or also he does not limit his mission to Turkey only, but his mission has become global. He was able, alhamdulillah, to reach almost every part of the world. And his contribution to education, I think, is the most significant one. Just the fact that he established educational institutions in about 160 countries in the world shows how successful the movement has been under Mr. Fethullah Gulen's leadership. And again, education is the most important contribution. Yes, the movement has been also helpful in providing food, but food is given as a short-term requirement and has, but education has a lasting impact on people. It's in the long run very important to enable people to take care of themselves, to find good jobs. So education is the most important contribution of Mr. Fethullah Gulen's work and his movement. Being in the United States for the last 20 and more than 20 years, I haven't seen more enthusiastic and more helpful and hopeful movement and activities by any other organization, by any other individual, like what Mr. Fethullah Gulen and his movement has shown. I would like to say that the Muslim community is a big body, but without head, that body doesn't behave properly. It's in disbalance. It was lacking for a long time the head, the brain. And I think that I feel that this big, huge Muslim body is getting brain, is getting mind, is getting head in the person of Mr. Fethullah Gulen. And his followers are helping all projects directed to show the good side of Islam, to show the smiling face of Islam. And it's giving us big hope.
Clearly the work of Mr. Gulen has been to help people think about what it means to be a religious person. And a religious person is first and foremost a person that approaches other human beings with a sense of awe, with a sense of respect, with a sense of wonder and friendship.
The only movement that I know, Muslim movement, which knows how to make Muslims part of the modern world.